Man truly likes you. His texts look like this. Have you ever stared at your phone, wondering why did he send that? Or what does this even mean? If you've been texting with a man and you're stuck between maybe he's into me and maybe I'm imagining it, this video is going to give you the clarity your heart deserves. Because today we're diving into 10 real signs hidden inside his texts. Signs that reveal if he's genuinely falling for you or if he's just keeping you around as an option. And make sure you stay until the very end, because I'll also reveal 4 dangerous texting red flags that could save you from wasting months or even years on the wrong man. Part 1. 10 signs he's into you through text. 1. He finds a reason to text even without a reason. If he's texting you good morning or checking in just to say how's your day, even when there's nothing urgent to talk about, that's not casual. That's consistency. And consistency is the love language of a man who's genuinely interested. 2. His texts aren't surface level. Does he ask about your dreams? Does he want to know what makes you happy or what you're afraid of? A man who texts beyond the usual void or what's up is a man who's trying to know you, not just pass the time. 3. He remembers the small things. You mentioned you had a big meeting. He asked you how it went. You told him your mom was sick. He follows up a few days later. When a man pays attention to the details of your life, it means you matter to him, and that is rare. 4. He shares his day with you. Even when he's busy, he keeps you updated. Whether it's a quick just got out of a meeting or traffic is crazy today. This means he wants to include you in his life, not just talk to you when it's convenient. 5. He explains when he can't reply. Ever notice how some guys go missing for hours and pop back with, "Oh, sorry, just saw this." But the one who really cares. He says, "I'll be offline for a bit, but I'll text you later." Why? Because your feelings matter to him, and he doesn't want to risk losing your interest or trust. 6. He sends you things that make you laugh. Memes, funny TikToks, and side jokes. They're not just random. He's saying, "I saw this and thought of you." That's emotional intimacy disguised as humor. 7. He compliments more than just your looks. Yes, he might say, "You're beautiful," but he also says things like, "I love how you think," or "You have such a calming energy." He's noticing your essence, not just your appearance. Men don't go deep unless they care deeply. 8. He uses flirty emojis or makes you smile through his words. Some men use hot eyes and winks. Others don't. But what matters more is, does his texting style make you feel desired, safe, and special? That's the real green flag. 9. He asks if you're seeing someone. This one is subtle but powerful. He may not ask directly. Instead, he might say, "Your boyfriend must love your cooking." That's code for, "Please tell me you're single." 10. He finds ways to see you. Maybe he offers help with something. Maybe he wants to meet for coffee or invites you to a casual get-together. If he's making an effort to turn texting into real-life time with you, that's not just friendship, that's interest, possibly love trying to take its first step. Part 2. Red flags hidden in his text that you shouldn't ignore. 1. He replies with one-word answers. You send a paragraph. He says, "Cool." You open up, he says, "Nice." This isn't about being shy, or it's about lack of interest, and you deserve better. 2. He only texts you late at night. If the only time you hear from him is after midnight, especially with what's up, he's not trying to build a bond. He's just looking for a warm body and a quick thrill. That's not attraction. That's objectification. 3. He asks for seductive photos early on. Before there's emotional connection, before there's trust, he's asking for something intimate. This is not bold. It's disrespectful. And you're not here to prove your worth through pictures. 4. He disappears for days, then blames his phone. Don't fall for it. Let's be real. We're living in a time where our phones are practically glued to our hands. Notifications pop up instantly. Messages are delivered in seconds. And yet, somehow he didn't see your text for 2 whole days. No, he saw it. He just chose not to respond. When a man suddenly goes silent for days, then casually returns with a weak excuse like, "Oh, my phone's been acting weird, or I just noticed your message. That's not forgetfulness. That's avoidance dressed up as an apology. This is what we call passive rejection, and it stings because it's subtle. He doesn't directly say he's pulling away, but his behavior screams it. And here's the emotional trap. As women, we're often taught to be understanding, to make excuses for men to give them the benefit of the doubt. So we tell ourselves, maybe he's just busy. Maybe something's going on in his life. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But let's flip the script for a second. If you were talking to a man you genuinely liked, would you vanish for 2 days without a word? Would you ignore his texts, leave him wondering, then act like nothing happened? No, you wouldn't. Because when you care, you show up, even in small ways. A man who truly values you doesn't go missing. He doesn't play the disappearing act. He finds time. He stays present. He communicates, even if it's just to say, hey, it's a busy day, but I'm thinking of you. Excuses like my phone died or I've been so swamped aren't explanations. They're emotional smoke screens. They're meant to keep you hanging on, hoping, waiting, while he decides whether you're convenient enough to return to. And here's the truth bomb. You're not a backup plan. You're not a maybe later. You're not someone he gets to press pause on. So the next time he disappears and blames his phone, don't shrink. Don't start questioning your worth. Instead, remember this. Silence is communication. Delays are decisions. And love doesn't need reminders. Let his actions speak. And let your self-worth decide the next move. Final thoughts. His texts tell the truth. You don't need to chase clarity. If he's into you, you'll feel it, not question it. His words, actions, and texts will align. No confusion, no games, just consistency. Now tell me which sign hit home for you.